This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, fans. The NBA season reaches its final chapter. It's Game 1 of the NBA Finals. It'll be the Charlotte Hornets facing off against the Los Angeles Lakers. It's the NBA right here on.
The long journey now reaches its epic conclusion. The pinnacle, atop this stage, with the attention of millions far and wide. Two teams hardened by the fire of competition find themselves within arm's reach of destiny, within grasp their place amongst the immortal legends of the game. Welcome to the NBA Finals.
And the Lakers going through their pregame routines. Basketball's biggest day, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. With me, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And what a mood in this building for Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Let's check out the starting lineups. First for the Hornets. And for the Lakers, and manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. In the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire, Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron James, and it's Anthony in power forward position. They're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
Yeah, I think they really need a strong performance here tonight. Take care of your home court, get out to a series edge, and settle in and just concentrate on playing ball.
Well, there are already a few people on it, Steve, and you're right. There will only be more getting on it if they not only win tonight, but do it in a convincing fashion.
So the Lakers win the tip. And so it's official, folks. The NBA Finals have tipped off. And what a game we've got in store. That's good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Ball. He's covered by Westbrook. And the pass to Bridges. All sorts of time. He squares up and sinks it.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. And Davis, here we go. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Ball, the pass to Hayward. Off target from outside. On defense, the Hornets. It's a three-point game.
And whether their defense caused it or not in that game, I remember that it was a very cold night for the offense they were facing, Clark.
Yeah, you know, watching that game, it didn't seem like they did anything spectacular defensively. But then you look at the numbers, and obviously they were doing a lot of things right.
Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. 1:37 left in the first quarter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:37 left to play in the first. Rosa, he passes to Bridges. Takes the three. That's good. Bridges has got 7.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Back to LeBron. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Hayward. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Jacks up a 3. The Hornets rebound. Dazzle to ball. Here's Bridges. Covered by LeBron. Bridges shot. Good. He's got 10.
I don't think they can ask much more than what he's done this quarter.
Number 11. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
How about that? Going up strong. I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. In low to Howard. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Kicks it to Hayward. Here's Stribling. The rebound by Jeff Green.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Augustine off the pick from Howard to the inside. For Los Angeles, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. No good on the free throw. And the Hornets making a change here. And he sinks the second. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Bridges.
Hammer time!
And he takes that one up and powers it through. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
From deep. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hornets lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the...
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers. This week.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
Count the bucket.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Shoots a 3, and it's good. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Stribling. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come.
And he lays it up and in. Thomas got his first points of the night.
No, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Green kicks to Howard. Back to Green. A 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
The defense sagged off, and he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Number 7, guarded by Green. 5 on the clock.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call, that trip.
And the Hornets making a change here. Goes up the baseline. That's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Westbrook dishes to Tucker. And the 3 off target. Charlotte leading by 5. Here's Magruder, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And the Hornets making a change here, and so he's able to get 1 of 2. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That's good from Westbrook. Here's Thomas. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
You got to time up the clock, and it's easier said than done. You got to execute your offense. offense on that first possession.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Pass to Tucker. Now the feed to House. Westbrook, number 43. No good on the three. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's rebounded by House.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Lakers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. One shot. That's good. From Westbrook.
Well, a dangerous trend here, guys, because they're starting to live and die with the outside jumper.
Yeah, you don't want to always do drive-through. Every now and then you got to go inside to eat. Pump fake, draw contact, and get to the foul line.
Gets it off. And no good trying to get that one. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. It's Charlotte up 2. A Sprint halftime show with Damon.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Hope you're enjoying the finals so far. This is 2K Sports.
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. Really an incredible game so far from Bridges.
Yeah, it's been sheer dominance in the post by him so far, just tearing them up when he gets inside.
And getting it to him is the only hard part. Once he has it, he's automatic. There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hayward passes the ball. Rosa. Rebound by Anthony. He dishes it to Davis. From deep. And the shot is good. Davis has got 5.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Rosa hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Hornets lead by 4. Here's LeBron. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. LeBron's got his first basket of the night.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute to play. And the basketball. 3-pointer. The shot will not go. And the Lakers going the other way now. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Westbrook defended by Ball. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Russell Westbrook is second.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
That one drops. He ties it up. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Ball, the pass to Hayward. Here's Bridges. A 3-ball. And Westbrook pulls it down. Oh, and the jam by Anthony. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D-ing. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And again, the Hornets missing.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Free throw good, LeBron. And the Lakers making a change here. Both free throws good for LeBron. Hornets trail by 4. To the paint. Hero. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Davis. Great D that time from Ball. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. That's blocked. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. For 3, Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Hayward passes the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Now here is Davis. He's got 5. Fires for 3. Anthony's shot is off. Here's Hayward. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Lakers lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Game 3 of the end.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
Shoots from the high post. Misses off the right iron.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They've brought it close right now.
Fires, high post. That's good on the jump shot. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Great shot. I mean, so difficult to get your shot on line when you're off balance like that.
Here's Ball. And the 3-ball is good.
Boy, poor defense at both ends. It kind of reminds me of your team's part.
Well, not exactly. We did give a little better effort. I mean, neither squad really digging in at that end. At least we tried to play defense.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And Bridges no good on that one. The Lakers in the lead. Lakers working the ball around now. Rejected by Ball. .141 left here in the fourth quarter. They now take the lead.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth. And again, LeBron missing.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I also like the penetration. When they're getting into the paint, they're getting a lot of easy hoops from those strong drives.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Good. And it's 7 points for Anthony Davis. And you can feel the crowd react as one.
Yeah, that shot got them out of their seats and off their hands.
Guys, they just exploded when it went down.
The shot's good from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Westbrook, no good. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Bridges. That is good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. It's going to take something special, maybe a miracle for them to come back right now.
How about a little luck?
The Hornets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as they've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Inside, deflects the pass. Outside Westbrook. Outside Anthony. Lets it go with the 3. Nails it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Just a fantastic effort they're getting from Anthony right now.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Los Angeles is on 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And I'll tell you what, those 2 free throws give them some much-needed breathing room, guys. It's now a 2-possession game.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. No good. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
The 3 from LeBron gets the 3 to fall.
Nice play there on that inbounds play, and it paid off with the 3.
Knocked loose. Number 11 connects.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That may be the knockout blow. Guys, those free throws would seem to have put this one away.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
So game 1 is in the books for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you for game 2 as we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Sports, we've got basketball. I'm Damon Bruce. One step closer to crowning a champion. It's the NBA Finals. It's game 2.
Do it now. I told you, do it now.
We've got rabid Los Angeles fans packed inside the Staples Center. The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting 5 for both teams. Look at the Lakers. This is a game they need desperately to tonight after coming up short in game 1.
And obviously, Kevin, this game means everything to them. They can't expect to lose the first 2 games at home and still win the series, especially with the 2-3-2 format of the finals.
Exactly. Even in the best-case scenario for them, winning tonight to split the first 2 games, this format makes it difficult on the higher seed. But it'll be almost impossible if they lose it.
Now here's LeBron. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Moments ago, Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris?
I asked him how he felt about dropping game 1 at home, and he said it hurt, but hopefully it'll act as a wake-up call for us. The finals have a different feel to them with a 2-3-2 series, and I'm confident we can take one back on their floor. Gentlemen?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. LeBron James on the win. Another shot. Great D that time from Hayward.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the pass to ball. Front past the arc. No one. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And again, LeBron missing.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Anthony with the block. And they'll keep possession.
Well, they needed that one finally. That's just 1 of 5 now overall.
LeBron kicks to Davis. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. Davis has got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
1:14 left to play in the first. Bridges passes the ball. Carries it from three-point range.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. LeBron wishes to Davis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession. Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Gets it to go. LeBron's got 6.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Bridges a screen on Westbrook. The dish to Hayward. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the way up. Hayward's got his first points in this one. From deep three-point range, and it's LeBron missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Ball. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Bridges. Fires for 3, and another 3 for Charlotte. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Anthony, the pass to Davis. This one for 3. Buzzer beat is good.
Oh, what a 3 at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note. What a big shot.
I'll say that'll put a little bounce in their step coming back out of this break.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers. This Thursday.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Man, they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
We've got DJ Augustine. Green is out there with Howard. And it's Tucker in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. A steal. And here's the fast break. Baseline try. Thomas with another miss. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
And the Hornets with possession here. It's a 5-point game. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And whether their defense caused it or not in that game, I remember that it was a very cold night for the offense they were facing, Clark.
Yeah, you know, watching that game, it didn't seem like they did anything spectacular defensively. But then you look at the numbers, and obviously they were doing a lot of things right.
Here's Howard. Shot denied. Scribbling is guarded by Howard. He dishes it to Thomas. Deflected. And it's the Lakers on the break. The shot's good from Reeves.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Here's dribbling. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
The shot's good from Reeves.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wound. Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
He kicks to House. Now the feed to Tucker. Backs down. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Westbrook, no good.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Pass to Magruder. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. No good from Ship. Lakers leading by 4.
Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Tucker. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's McDaniel. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot. And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And that does it for the first half of play. Los Angeles on top, up 7.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The story of the NBA Finals.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, in a game this important, we knew his contributions were going to be critical for this team, and I thought he really delivered in the first half.
And here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher, so he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on here.
On the court for Charlotte, Hayward out there with Bridges, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Gets the bucket.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's LeBron, and again it's the Lakers.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Kicks it to Hayward. Goes up, lots of room. And that's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
But Trey. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 6. Cuts off the pass. Knocks it loose. Passes it to Bridges. And the shot is long.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backcourt. Usually that's a great way to take control of the game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
Anthony can't hit.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those when he misses when he's got that much room.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Hornets trail by 6. Ball covered by LeBron. Ball. And the Hornets miss again.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
The Lakers have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. He passes to Bridges. Dishes to Hayward. From downtown, that's good. Hayward's got 6 points in the quarter.
Another good offensive possession for him. He's trying to shoulder the load here for his team.
From deep LeBron, it's rebounded by Charlotte. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
That's tipped. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't lift the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. James. Hangs. It's rebounded by Hayward. Hayward's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Can't get the ball. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers lead by 6. Live from the...
It's Game 4 of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
They've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Russell Westbrook. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the Hornets making a change here. And he sinks the second. Hornets trail by 7. Knocked loose. Westbrook with the steal. Goes up. And the powerful one-handed slam. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Free throw good, Westbrook. Here is Hayward. Rosa drills it from outside.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been.
And that's 18 points for LeBron.
Yeah, that's his first 3 of the half, or maybe more in store.
Rosa. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
There's the triple. And again, LeBron missing. Hornets trail by 10. Soft touch off the glass. And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 8. 1 left in the fourth quarter. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges. And Anthony sends it back. Here's Westbrook. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Here's Bridges. Davis with the block. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Ball, the pass to Hayward. Rosa. He feeds it to Hayward. And there's the pass to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Westbrook. Outside Anthony for 3. Gets the bucket.
And they are spreading the floor and letting it fly. Really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
Charlotte has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Pass to Bridges. All alone. Misses off the left iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Rosa. It's rebounded by Tucker. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Anthony with it, now guarded by Bridges. And the Lakers with another miss. Rosa gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Westbrook with it from half court. No good there. So it's Los Angeles win this one easy. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and our entire 2K Sports team, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Right now, let's take a look at the Jordan Player of the Game.
Thanks for tuning into the NBA here on 2K Sports. It's Game 3 on the world's biggest basketball stage. It's the NBA Finals. It's the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Charlotte Hornets. We'll catch up again at halftime.
We're here at the Time Warner Cable Arena. Crowd going crazy. And it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA. It's tied 1-1. Here with the broadcast, this is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. After taking 1 of 2 on the road, they'll have 3 games here at home, and I'm sure they'd love to stay put and hoist the O'Brien Trophy in Game 5.
And getting that split in Games 1 and 2, Kevin, they put themselves in a great position where all they need to do is win out at home to take the championship. Of course, that's a lot easier said than done.
And they would love to hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy right here in front of their own fans. But it's far from a sure thing. It's not easy to beat that team over there on any given night. Never mind 3 nights in a row.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Jacks up a 3, and the basket good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Los Angeles now. It's a three-point game. Coming to this one after winning on Tuesday.
And whether their defense caused it or not in that game, I remember that it was a very cold night for the offense they were facing, Clark.
Yeah, you know, watching that game, it didn't seem like they did anything spectacular defensively. But then you look at the numbers, and obviously they were doing a lot of things right.
So it's the Hornets now. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Good.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Charlotte has gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Bridges. On its way from Hayward for two. And the jumper is good. Hayward's got his first points in this one. LeBron James on the wing. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. Coach said that as nice as it was to take home court advantage in the series, it would have been even better to keep it. He said, we know they are going to come out full throttle in this one and try to get home court advantage back. Hopefully, we won't let them. Let's watch it, guys, and see.
Thanks, Doris. And so here's Charlotte, following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The shot from the low post is good. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter basketball. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. Westbrook drives in. He dishes it to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Anthony. Another shot. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And here's the break. Here's ball. Westbrook pulls it in.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
LeBron with it. Now guarded by Hayward. Anthony dishes to Davis. LeBron James on the wing. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Westbrook. Lock at 6. Davis, the pass to LeBron.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for the Lakers. And both free throws good for LeBron. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Magruder. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for a high percentage shot.
And here's LeBron outside, and that's not going to go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers, next Monday night.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Number 7. Good. The Lakers in the lead. Westbrook passes to Reeves. The feed to Tucker. Outside, Green. Kicks it to Westbrook. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. Here's Thomas. There's a screen. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Rebounded by Howard. Lakers leading by 3. Westbrook kicks it to Tucker. He dinks the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Russell Westbrook, number 1. LeBron James, second.
I'll tell you what, whether it's been attacking off the dribble or pulling up, both of these guys have really been lighting it up in the playoffs.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Charlotte again missing.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Jeff Green. Ship the pass to Thomas. Ship from deep. Number 7. A second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Hornets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Lakers leading by 5. Westbrook drives in. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Now they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage upwards of 50% now.
Washington's checked in for the Hornets. Outside Thomas, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Left in the first half of basketball.
There are times when as a team, you find yourself missing shots that you know you normally make. I mean, that's just part of the game. But that's when you have to dig deep, stay focused, commit to playing defense, and count on your defense to keep you in there and eventually to bail you out of situations when your shot's not called. The field goal percentage has been bumped up into the high 50s now.
Well, they should be winning. Shooting the ball like that. This is a very efficient offense we're seeing out of this club. Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for 3 points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
They get a hand on it. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by McLemore. Now, here's Thomas. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. From deep, Thomas. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Lakers on top, leading.
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is the halftime report. The tension of these final.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about the opening half of basketball? He played so much riding on this game, and he came out and took immediate control.
And that's part of what makes him special. In big games, he lays it all out there. He wants to be the one to win it or lose it for him.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
That's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Here's Ball. He feeds it to Hayward. Rebounded by the Lakers. Back to Davis. Defended by Hayward. Davis inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, big man with very soft hands and a nice touch around the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now the dish to Hayward. Gives him the lead pass. Swiped away. Westbrook kicks to Davis. LeBron. It's rebounded by Washington.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Ball diverts to Washington. Charlotte no good that time either.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Goes back up. In deep. Davis drops it in. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
That was the 3rd straight high-percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Russell Westbrook, #1.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself. Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Lakers working the ball around now. And here's Anthony for 3. It's rebounded by Hayward.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. A little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. LeBron's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Poke loose. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Lakers leading by 10. LeBron defended by Bridges. That's good. And that's 11 points for LeBron.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Here's the 3. No good. From outside the arc. It's off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 12.
It's game.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I thought we might see a little defensive adjustment at halftime, but the fast break continues to be effective.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
We've got Bridges. Also Hayward out there, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the Hornets 5. Pass to Hayward. Here's Bridges. And finally they hit one. Bridges has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hornets. LeBron kicks to Davis. Gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Ball. Good on the shot, and that changed the lead to single digits.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's LeBron. A finger roll finish at the bucket.
He's never going to pass up on a chance like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, this guy can get to the rim.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. He said, listen, we've come this far. Now we've got to lay it on the line to get a win. I know we can do it. So show them what you got and let's make it happen. Guys, we'll see if they can do it.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Makes the lead pass. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Free throw no good for Westbrook. Hornets trail by 11. Hayward passes the ball. It's tipped. 3-on-3. Tries from 16. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Anthony. 15 points for LeBron.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Lets it go with a three. No good from Ball. Lakers leading by 13. From deep three-point range, another miss by LeBron.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
And they get it back. The Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. That drops. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Number 11. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
Washington is guarded by Davis. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. .32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
That was an ill-advised pass to a... Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Outside Thomas. Shoots the three. Gets it to go. Lakers have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. And the shot is good.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And that'll do it for Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Now it's time to present the Jordan Player of the Game.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Glad to have you with us. It's the NBA Finals and the tension is mounting. It's time for Game 4. It's the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Charlotte Hornets. I'll catch up with you at halftime.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. Hi again, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Curry. 2K Sports brings you this special NBA Finals Game 4. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Charlotte Hornets. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. No doubt this is a crucial game for them, looking to even the series tonight on their home court.
Well, they're still in decent shape in this series. They're down 2-1, but, you know, if they can win this one, tie up the series, now all of a sudden you've got some momentum on your side.
Well, it would make for a fantastic conclusion to this series if they could win these next two. It would really be set up for a dramatic Game 6 and maybe a Game 7. I'd love to see that happen.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night. The Lakers on D. It's a 5-point game. They easily took Thursday's game.
How about the box score from that game? The accuracy from the three-point line, just remarkable.
Yeah, it was a stream of threes that allowed them to repeatedly deflate that crowd.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. As for the atmosphere of his locker room before critical Game 4, he said, we know what's on the table. We know it's the NBA Finals and every game is crucial. But this one can really spell out who has the momentum for the rest of the way. Let's see who captures that momentum he's speaking of, guys.
All right, Doris.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Hayward passes to Bridges. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the first. And Anthony with the block.
Still looking for that first bucket here to start the game.
Good. And it's 9 points for LeBron.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. The shot's good from Washington.
Now we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
And Davis gets it to go.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this league disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Here's Ball. No good with the triple.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
And good on the basket. Book it.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. A three ball. And again, LeBron missing. Launches it. Good. He's got 6. Here's LeBron. With 2 seconds left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big moments for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
And
Game 5 of the
welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
I do too, and I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Charlotte looking who they've got. And the Hornets with possession here. After the basket by the Lakers. The shot by Thomas. And the shot falls short this time.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Kicks it to Howard. Feeds to Green. There's the steal. Here's dribbling. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. And Westbrook, here we go. Here's Howard. Pass to Magruder. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. He kicks to Tucker. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Thomas with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Gets it to go.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
And the Hornets call time here.
No, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. And this timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Bridges misses.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
Show you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's dribbling. But he recovers it. Pass to McDaniel. Will it go? Charlotte, no good that time either.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that one is stuffed right through.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Wait a minute.
And the basket is still shaking.
Man, he's got so much power.
A three-pointer, no good. Tries to save it. Hornets trail by 14. Here's Ship. Shot's good. 11 seconds left in the first half of the game. Green with a screen for Westbrook. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Here's Ship. No good. And that concludes the first half. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 12.
Now, presented by Sprint.
From this crucial Game 4 of the NBA Finals, we dig into the storylines for what went down in the first half. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against the Bobcats at Time Warner Cable Arena. They're up big early and vying for a 3-1.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
How about the opening half of basketball? He played so much riding on this game, and he came out and took immediate control.
And that's part of what makes him special. In big games, he lays it all out there. He wants to be the one to win it or lose it for him.
Checking out the group with Frank Vogel to start the second half. We've got Russell Westbrook. Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Offensive rebound. Davis dishes to Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Russell Westbrook, number 1. LeBron James, second.
I'll tell you what, whether it's been attacking off the dribble or pulling up, both of these guys have really been lighting it up in the playoffs.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeout.
Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
1:41 left to play in the third. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. 6 points for Anthony Davis.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And the Lakers making a change here. That's tipped. The tray. The shot's good from Reeves. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Bridges a screen on LeBron. Charlotte again missing.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Bridges. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Wasted no time on that run. 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
By the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
Pass it to Reeves. Dishes to LeBron. Fires the three. Shot misses. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here is Hayward, covered by LeBron. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside, House. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Washington.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And for Los Angeles, he got right to the cup using that screen.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
He dishes it to Davis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Los Angeles making a switch here. That one misses for Davis. There's the feed to Hayward. Wide open. And that's good. For 2.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Rosa. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Lakers passing it around. The 3 from LeBron. And the Lakers get it back. And here's Anthony from the arc. No good.
Surprisingly, he hasn't really been a big part of their offense. I don't think he ever got into a rhythm.
Hayward can hit. Los Angeles leading by 23. Westbrook kicks to Davis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
1:24 left to play in the final quarter. And there's the pass to Ball. Rosa. That one wide left. Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Davis dishes to LeBron. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 21 points for LeBron.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Outside Westbrook.
And the 3-ball is good.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
Rosa. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by LeBron.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
No good. Rosa, he's covered by Westbrook. Here's Hayward. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for coaches.
So, game 4.
Get ready for the NBA here on 2K Sports. Game 5, so often pivotal, usually is in the NBA Finals. It's the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Charlotte Hornets. See you later.
We make it cool to be something.
There's a buzz in the air here at the Time Warner Cable Arena. Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's great to have you with us. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. They are certainly in a do-or-die position, trailing 3 games to 1. An uphill climb to be sure. They need to win every game from here on out to stay alive.
Yeah, the old cliche, backs against the wall, definitely applies here, Kevin. The title is slipping away from them. They've got a huge hill to climb, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Win this one, just gain some momentum, feel good about yourself, and then move on to the next game.
You know what? Maybe they can send an emphatic message here tonight. Roll to a big win and start to get some doubt in the heads of those other guys. And then, like you said, Steve, just see what happens in Game 6.
Hornets on defense now. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Yeah, they really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game, guys. In terms of their offense, nothing seemed to go right.
And once they started spiraling downward, there was no getting out of it, Steve, and their scoring just went dry. It is so hard to contain. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw tonight. A minute 20 left here in the opening quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
It's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free throw good, Westbrook. So it's the Hornets now. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. Clearly, this wasn't the position, trailing 3 games to 1, that they had expected to find themselves here in the NBA Finals. But he said it's not unheard of for a team to be in this position and to come back and win the series. As he told me, it's happened before, and we plan to make it happen again. We'll take as many games as they want to give us, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And the Hornets with possession here. After the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Bridges. Off target from three-point range. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The feed to Hayward. Rosa. Dishes to Hayward. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Ball. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Bridges. Charlotte again missing. LeBron outside. Oh, he put it down!
Hit a count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
At
good.
the buzzer!
Oh, 3 points right there at the end of the quarter.
Only about 1 in 50 of those.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Howard. Green is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And the Lakers have possession. 4-point game. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Tucker's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Lakers. Pass to Magruder. The three. That's good.
Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way. Should be good to go now.
3-on-3. Passes to Thomas. And he banks in the layup.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Playing much better here, guys, and it looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see if that can continue.
Here's Magruder. Howard with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Westbrook leading the charge.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
Outside Thomas. Here's Magruder. And another three for Charlotte.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Here's Tucker. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Stribling. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
He passes to Thomas.
Nice strong finish. Very nearly a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
The Hornets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Free throw good, Thomas. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Looking to end the run. That is good. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The tray. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce.
Now, presented by Sprint.
So much at stake here in Game 5 of the finals. Let's get right.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Everything's magnified in a game like this, and with the microscope squarely on him as their go-to guy, he came through in a huge way in the first half.
Steve, that's what he's known for. I mean, his ability to raise his game according to the situation makes him elite level.
We got Hayward. Also Bridges out there. And it's Washington in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now Hayward. He's got 6. Bridges passes to Hayward. Bridges shoots the 3. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. 1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. And he draws the foul. James for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Lakers trail by 6. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How many times have we seen him do that? Batter a defense with his ability to explode to the basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Charlotte has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9 on the basketball. Stolen away. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Hayward passes to...
Down that time.
Now, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Man, that was just amazing.
43 seconds left in the third. Got that one up quick.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Lakers trail by 8. Backing down is LeBron. Anthony for 3. Westbrook. No good.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
Here's Hayward. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Back to LeBron. Then low to Davis. Picked his pocket.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
Man, guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Rosa. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Russell Westbrook. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then it's Anthony Davis. The shot's good from Ball.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
The drive by LeBron. And he jams it with authority.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him out.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
That's good. Lakers trail by 11. Westbrook drives it. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Here is Hayward, covered by LeBron. Pass to Washington. Here's Bridges. Passes it to Ball. Shot clock at 6. And the Hornets good off the breaks. And the Hornets lead by 11.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful. Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Davis with the block, and they get it back. Here's Washington. Goes up again. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
From deep LeBron. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the pass to ball. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. So it's the Hornets now. They're leading by 8. Knocked loose. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And so he makes both from the line.
And you got to think those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And the Lakers call time here. What do you think, guys?
Well, talk all they want, but I just don't see a way for them to get back into the game here.
You know what? I don't know if there's a 10-point play out there. And that being the case, this one is finished. Over.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the team.
Welcome. I'm Damon Bruce. Good to have you along for the NBA here on 2K Sports. The stakes.
And the Lakers going through their pregame routines. We've got a filled arena here in downtown Los Angeles. The championship could be claimed right here. Folks, it is electric in the arena for this Game 6 of the NBA Finals. So glad you could join us for it. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Hart. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. Look at the Lakers. They're up 3-2. The championship trophy tantalizingly close with their fans cheering them on. Can they win one more?
Well, they have 2 chances. To do it, Kevin, to win this title. And, you know, they want to do it tonight, though. The last thing you want to do is go into a Game 7 where so many things can go wrong. I think they're going to treat this one as if it was Game 7.
You know what? You're right, Steve. I mean, the Game 7 is kind of like penalty kicks in soccer. Anything can happen. They're going to be trying very hard to close this series out tonight, I believe. It's so close they can start to taste it out.
Penalty kicks in soccer. I had no idea you were a football fan, Clark.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. With their backs against the wall and the NBA Finals at stake, I asked him what the tone of his speech was in the locker room. He said the guys know they are up against it, but they are focused on winning just this one. If they can force a Game 7, anything can happen. Indeed it can, and we'd like to see it. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Here is Hayward. Bridges a screen on LeBron. Hayward passes the ball. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
The pass to Bridges. The shot is off. And it's the Lakers the other way. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart at the defensive end in losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly. You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. Their teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's Hayward. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops by Hayward. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hayward hits them both. 5 seconds left to play in the first. It's Westbrook with the drive. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this one. That free throw, no good. And the Hornets making a change here. And the second free throw, good.
Even with the one miss, he's still stretched it to a 2-possession game. That's big for them right now.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they put this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
McDaniel is guarded by Howard. Here's dribbling. They get the rebound. No good with the layup. Lakers leading by 6. And Westbrook, here we go. That's good. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
I'm sensing, guys, this game is starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable.
And it's blocked. Green kicks to Westbrook. The feed now to Tucker. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Reeves. And the 3-ball is good.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
They need this. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Westbrook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Isaiah Thomas has checked in for Charlotte. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Hornets trail by 13. Here's Ship. Howard with the block. And they get it back. Left side Westbrook. Shoots from the baseline. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Ship defended by McLemore. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges passes to Ship. He feeds it to Thomas. Bridges. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Grown man power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
And so we conclude the first half. Lakers on top, up by 11.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Game 6 of the NBA Finals.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Everything's magnified in a game like this, and with the microscope squarely on him as their go-to guy, he came through in a huge way in the first half.
Steve, that's what he's known for. I mean, his ability to raise his game according to the situation makes him elite level.
Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. That's the Laker 5. Hayward with the ball. Now Anthony defending.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Russell Westbrook, number 1. LeBron James, second.
You know, you never know who will step up in the postseason and who might shut down or wilt under the pressure. But these two guys have put their teams on their backs, and they intend to win no matter what it takes. Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
.109 left in the third. Fires from the line. Jump shot is good. LeBron's got 7 points.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Lots of room. The shot's good from Ball. Los Angeles leading by 7. LeBron drives in. There's the bucket. Good.
You know, when he has that basket in his sights, he will go right at it. Once he's in tight, he is a flawless finisher.
Deflected. Outside Westbrook. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. They'll shoot free throws. For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Westbrook. 35 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Here's Ball. And he jams it with authority. Boy, look at the big ups, Clark.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks. Really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
And Davis backs down. Buries it down low.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
He dishes it to Hayward. Here's Ball. Off with the layup.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. This one for 3. That's good.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Lakers leading by 8. Here's LeBron.
Ridiculous move. Pour it down that time.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Westbrook with the block. And he gets it back. Bridges shot. Good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And another basket for the Lakers.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, this shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Ball. A 3-pointer, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. LeBron, no luck.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
The finish. The fast break ends at the rim of the jam.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at him.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Pass the ball. Bridges shoots the 3. But they recover it. Dishes it to Hayward. From past the arc, gets it to go.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
LeBron dishes to Tucker. Here's the 3. And the Lakers get it back. In low to Davis. From deep. They grab their own miss. Over Hayward. That one a little long.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Tucker kicks to LeBron. Passes to Tucker. Feeds it to Westbrook. LeBron outside. There's the dish to Tucker. Kicks it to Westbrook. And that's it, folks. The Los Angeles Lakers have won it all. Wow!
You know, Kevin, you go way back to the beginning of the season and all the hours they put into this year. This is what it's about. This is what it's for. To be an NBA champion.
And the NBA season can be grueling at times, but Steve, this is the light at the end of the tunnel.
And there's something so special, Kevin, about winning it at home in front of your fans who have kind of ridden that roller coaster with you, gone through all the adversity, the ups and downs, the emotions. And when you finally get that championship, it is so special when you can enjoy it with your home crowd.
And now for the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the Bill Russell Finals MVP Award. Let's go down to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Tonight, we have concluded an exciting 6-game final series. It was a thrilling adventure from start to finish, and we can now crown a new NBA champion. These are two very worthy teams, but there can only be one champion. Congratulations to the players, the coaching staff, and the fans of this year's NBA champions, the Los Angeles Lakers.
This is the moment you dream about growing up as a kid. I mean, this is something that each and every one of these players will remember forever.
From the owner of the team all the way down to the ball boys, you have to hand it to the entire organization, Steve. They work together to get right here.
And what better way, Kevin, to give back to the loyal fans of this franchise than to finish out this series, this whole playoff run, actually, in front of the home crowd. What a night.
And now our attention will turn to the floor and NBA Commissioner Adam Silver for the presentation of the Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP Award.
He is a tremendously talented player and deserving of the award named for Bill Russell, the ultimate champion. Congratulations to the winner of the Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award, Russell Westbrook.
Mark, I can speak for myself, but hasn't this been a tremendous playoffs?
It really has been, Kevin. I mean, you never know when you start the postseason what you're in store for, how things will turn up. But we now all know what the end result was.
Steve, I know you've enjoyed every second of this series.
That's been phenomenal to watch, Kevin. And what impresses me the most is, you know, the NBA playoffs are such a grind. To win it all, to go through so much adversity, the roller coaster ride of emotions. And now all of a sudden this team can just relax and let out everything and enjoy the night.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. For Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.
We make it cool to be something.